Andrew Goodwin's book, Dancing in the Distraction Factory, introduces the theory the notion of looking, which suggests that the media industries have fetishized the concept of viewing. The concept of the frame makes the focal point the character, and therefore the character is designed to be watched. Equally, the two characters look directly at the camera as the close-ups track in and out of each eye, which elaborates on the fact that these characters are watching themselves being watched. Observing the candid activity of taking a phone call also incorporates aspects of voyeurism, a common theme in Goodwin's research. Goodwin theorized that mainstream music videos conform to a specific set of conventions, one of which is the relationship shared between the lyrics and the visuals. The biting down on the apple is a direct reference to the lyrics, and as a result, this is a convention within this genre. However, for the most part, the relationship between the lyrics and the visuals is entirely disjunctive. This and our abstract concepts are seen less in mainstream media texts. In accordance with another of Goodwin's theories, we have additionally matched the tempo of certain sections of the song to the cut rate, so as to anchor the two together. This can best be seen in our montage shots. After analysing Lord's existing print work, we identified a few conventions which we have emulated in our print campaign. The sans serif typeface is in keeping with Lord's existing print work and denotes modernity, which is a theme throughout her work, which talks about contemporary values and ideas. Examples of these ideas and values can be seen in a range of her videos, such as Royals, which centers around underclass youth culture. We have carried the muted color palette across all three of our products, which helps construct a cohesive band image, as our primary and ancillary tasks appear stylistically associated. Although this is the case, we made sure that the texts were not too similar, as we didn't want the ancillary texts to seem as though they were derivatives of the primary product. We decided that carrying the signifiers from our music video to the ancillary text was an effective means of anchoring the products together without them looking too similar. The aforementioned signifiers were crucial in the construction of our work. We identified that signifiers exist in all music videos and are used to allow for repeatability, as the audience tries to deconstruct the encoded meanings. This stems from Stuart Hall's research Encoding Decoding, which introduced signifiers and their interpretation as a convention within the mainstream media. In response to his research, we have incorporated a number of ambiguous signifiers into our media text. The communication between the two characters creates an action code, as it is implied that something will take place as a result of their conversation. As well as this, the conversation between the two characters constructs an enigma code, because it forces the audience to question why the cryptic conversation is taking place. Additionally, the telephone creates a symbolic code, as it implies the characters are communicating with each other. The conventions of mainstream music videos is to create a linear narrative that is straightforward and can easily deliver the preferred reading to its audience. We went against this construct to produce a narrative interrupted by a short section featuring diegetic sound so as to challenge the conventions of the mainstream media. Our inspiration behind the idea was the video for Justin Bieber's What Do You Mean? Our text is postmodern as it incorporates surrealist ideologies. The enhancement of reality in our video consequently challenges the less stylized music videos seen in this genre. Our inspiration for this thematic decision was director Jesse Kander, who produces videos containing gruesome imagery which ultimately becomes tantalizing to the view. It is as if the audience cannot take their eyes away. Ultimately, this is essential to the construction of repeatability in a media text, as audiences attempt to understand the enigmatic nature of the text. In contrast to these shots, however, we created a juxtaposition between the gruesome nature of the shots and the more aesthetic shots such as the fabric blowing in the wind by interspersing them. This was inspired by FKA Twigs and Grimes' self-directed videos for Glass and Patron and Go.